a wise master, on his deathbed, left his successor with a strange warning. Do not ever take a free horse, no matter how pretty it looks. What could this possibly mean? Well, this wasn't just about a horse. It was about a profound lesson he learned as a young seeker. Long ago, when the master was just a young man on a spiritual journey, he helped a wealthy merchant. As a thank you, the merchant offered him a beautiful, strong horse. At first, it seemed like a blessing. The horse made his travels faster and easier. He could cover more ground, and it felt like a wonderful convenience. But soon, the reality of owning the horse set in. It wasn't free at all. The horse needed to be fed, which cost money. It needed a stable for shelter, which required effort to build or rent. It needed grooming and care, which took up his precious time. What began as a simple gift was quickly becoming a heavy burden. To afford the horse's upkeep, the young seeker had to find ways to make money. He started charging for the spiritual teachings he once offered freely. His simple, meditative life began to change. He became entangled in managing finances, worrying about possessions, and upholding a certain status. His days were no longer filled with quiet contemplation, but with the endless demands of his new life, all centered around this one horse. One day, exhausted and spiritually drained, he had a stark realization. He wasn't riding the horse. He was carrying it. The horse, which was meant to serve him, had become his master. He had sacrificed years of his spiritual path, his peace of mind, and his true self for something that started as a small, seemingly harmless convenience. He had lost his way. This story isn't just about an animal. The free horse is a powerful metaphor for the desires and distractions we allow into our lives. It could be a new gadget, a seemingly innocent habit, or a small comfort we feel we deserve. These things often look attractive and promise to make our lives easier or more enjoyable. Think about it. It starts with just this once. Maybe it's endlessly scrolling on your phone instead of reading a book, or saying yes to a commitment you don't have time for, just to please someone, or buying something you don't need just because it's on sale. These are all free horses at first. They feel good. But soon, they start demanding more and more of our time, energy, and attention. That one-time indulgence becomes a pattern. The pattern becomes a habit. And before we know it, that habit becomes a chain. We find ourselves trapped, our peace of mind gone, our dreams and goals fading into the distance. We become servants to our own desires. The core lesson is this: what you think you own may soon own you. We must be vigilant. We need to be aware of the free horses that appear in our lives, disguised as harmless temptations. Ask yourself, will this truly add value to my life? Or will it eventually demand more from me than it gives? Will it lead me closer to my goals, or will it distract me from my path? Protecting your inner peace means being disciplined about what you allow into your mind and your life. It's about recognizing that the easiest path is not always the best one. True freedom comes not from indulging every desire, but from mastering them. By being mindful of the small choices we make every day, we can avoid the trap of the free horse and stay true to ourselves. Don't let a pretty distraction carry you away from what truly matters. Learn to say no to the things that seem free, but will ultimately cost you your peace. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please subscribe to learn motivated stories for more content like this.